Yay, now we finally got it together, right, team? Anyway, hey, everybody, welcome to January 14th already. We just finished Christmas, but doesn't seem like it's headed on its way rather quickly again. Anyway, I've got some things I want to bring up to you today. We've got some fantastic people on here with us as well. And this is the team workshop for January 14th. And I'm just glad that you are enjoying it now live, because this is where you get your questions asked and answered. And if you're on the replay, thank you so much for watching that as well. There's a few things I want to bring up this morning. First is we have I don't say it's new, but we've taken a few things off of the monthly calendar, and you guys have probably noticed. One of the big ones is having a corporate overview by I'm going to just say it right now, our ex-general manager, Carmen Lopez, has now moved on to other things. And we have some new people coming in back to the helm of this. I don't know if you guys remember Felix. I know some of you do, but man, he was like Sergey's left arm and just organized everything. And he had a few things that he had to take care of, deal with, and he's back, and we are so glad. Other good news is Eddie Sandoval is now on full time. Oh, big cheers for that one. We are very excited about that because at one point he was almost gone from the company. And I'm going to say that right now. And we were all mad. And it was all because of the person that is finally gone. So those things are in the past and we're moving forward. We're very excited. There's even somebody coming on to help out with Mary Esther's calls, with doing the events and things like that. That is a professional in that arena. So we're real happy about the changes that are happening here with APLGO. And with that, something really cool we've been working on at the corporate directors level with Tina and Kelly, and they've been working with Sergey to make it possible for countries to have an event that is not all gathered in with the great big huge group from Russia and Eastern Europe. Excuse me. And here's why. Last year, there were between 500 and 700 people that were on at the event, and it was way too much. I mean, they could have leased a whole entire smaller cruise ship for that one. But it was just too much. And we literally felt like, have you guys heard this phrase before? The redheaded stepchild. we literally felt like we were welcome there, but we weren't. It didn't seem like we were included in a lot of things, inclusive to everything that was going on. Just kind of felt on the outside of it. A lot of us felt that way. And Tina and Kelly suggested that Sergey do something special for, huge teams like this, and that is to have our own cruise. And we've been begging for it, you guys, for 3 years now. In fact, let me say almost 5, because the very first time we heard that APL puts on a cruise, we said, oh gosh, wouldn't it be great if it was in Greece? Yay? Well, guess what? It happened. And everything was solidified last night. And now this is our passport to paradise. And it is inclusive to the USA and Canada. And this is the Greece cruise that we're going to go on. Here are the qualifications for it. Excuse me. It's so easy to do this one. Beth, if you're watching this, which I know you are, you're right there. This is easier than the Japan-China thing. And you can qualify doing this. Actually, qualifying for the China cruise, you're going to qualify for this automatically. This one goes from January all the way to the end of August. And the qualifications on this, they used to be, these were huge. This has stayed the same, minimum of 12 enrollments at only $200 each. And that's $200, not 200 PV, and it is at least 100 PV, and it's supposed to be over your minimum each month, personal activity, or 800 PV cumulative, and you'll see that from your customers that come in. And you personally need to rank advance at least 4 different people during the promo frame time. And the max that they can go up is 6 levels, but I mean, get them to 1, okay? Like, get them to manager and then up to senior manager. PV in the small leg is only 18,000. They literally had it at 30, and we got that changed down to 18. But if you want it for 2 people, a cabin either by yourself or for 2 people, it's 30 PV in the smaller leg. So that's enrollment, you guys. So anyway, the national directors and above will have these qualifications. So all of the, sidebar stuff is on there as well. But this you're going to find in there'll be a tracker uploaded into your back office here real soon. In fact, it might even be there already. I haven't looked yet. So I'm really excited about that. That brought some renewed energy to everything that seems to be going on here lately. I did have a really good call with Tina and Kelly, and I said, man, if one of the things that we could fix would be shipping, and they're still working on that. I've had a phone call with a few of you regarding, Hedge and Pen and how kind of lousy their shipping has been for us, and that has been worked on. That is getting worked on. So one of the things that will help you in your success toward getting either the Japan cruise or the Greece cruise, and I expect every single one of you guys to be on this cruise. I am not missing this one. I have been to France, I've been to Spain, and I got to tell you, seeing the coastlines of those places are just amazing. I mean, the pictures that I've seen, it really is like that. And the waters are turquoise. Haven't been in them yet, but I'm going to now. So anyway, please, let's figure this out. And by doing that, I'm suggesting listening to this book, The Compound Effect. Now, some of us are on the Gladiator team training, and we have this book as an assignment to have done by the 20th of this month. I actually started listening to this again about a week ago. And while I'm out driving is when I listen to most of it. Oh my gosh, excuse me. And then at night, just before I go to bed, make sure I get a lot of this ingrained in my head. But what happened to coincide with this was a lot of us were doing the ideal habits success, and I mean I can't believe how much of this I'm actually filling out. You guys, I don't like homework. I hate homework. In fact, when I was in school, I made sure I did my homework, what they called homework, in class, so I didn't have to take it home. That's how much I hated it. That actually helped me get A's and B's. But here, we joined this business to not be pressured, to not, we kind of do it on our own time, but something's happening with APLGO. And Tina and Kelly have switched it into a higher gear, and they are into building mode again. We need to get, to be honest with you, we need to get our sales back up to what they were in 2020, 2021, 2022. 2023 and 2024 were just kind of like, the skids were on, right? I mean, all of you agree, right? Those were the hiccup years. Let's just put it that way. So we're through that. We're past that phase. And I'm suggesting this book, and I am also suggesting make a fresh and new vision board, because thoughts become things. And I literally put my vision board on when I first go into my phone. I don't know if you can see them. Actually, we don't need all those on there. But my vision board is on my phone. And the very first thing I see is that motorhome. After that, it's all the friends and the fun that we're having. The river cruise I want to go on. Greece is right in the middle as well. But create yourself a new vision board. If you don't have one, make one and put it to where you can see it all the time. In fact, my desk is so messy right now, I can't find the one that I printed out. But that's right here as well. When I open up my computer, it is my screensaver. And Greece is right in the middle. Japan and the China cruise it's all right there. But anyway, if you don't see it, it's not it just doesn't come to fruition as quickly as you want it to. So another thing that we're doing, and you guys, I'm going to share this with you. This is, Tina probably talked about this on the training Sunday night, but the corporate directors are, we have a sheet that we're using that is a corporate director accountability sheet. And I wanted to share that with you guys. And please, when you look at this, don't be overwhelmed, but this is what we do to make things happen. Okay, do I got hands up on nobody's going to be overwhelmed, right? Okay, there it is. So this is what we use on a weekly basis, okay? So we want to make sure that there's 10 a day that we're talking to. You guys have heard this a million times. And I'm guilty. I'm not that 10 a day person until something major happened, and that had to do with the hub. So yeah, we're getting to that, Beth. And so what we're doing is 10 a day, Monday through Sunday, right? Just the number of people, no names or nothing here, just the number of texts or calls that you make, how many you connected with, how many exposures went out there, say through Rapid Funnel or the hub, how many presentations did you do? You guys, I feel like I've gotten slow on presentations because when I looked at this, I'm actually handing this sheet in today, and I was only doing one presentation like every other day. I remember when I used to do 5 or 6 a day. So that was in when we were really building. So get back to, maybe I'm telling myself, get back to what I was doing before and let's build this big again. What do they say? Make America great again. So make APLGO great again. So did I say that? Yes, I did. And then your top prospects, you won't have all of these filled in here for the week. You just have a few in there, whatever it is. And then how many customers did you enroll? How many associates? And then the top 4 teammates on your team. And you guys, by the way, I got your names in there. So just want to keep you accountable there. And the other thing that we're doing is APLGO Hub trainings. Oh, by the way, if you guys, I'm sure if you want, you screenshotted that, that's great. But if you want a copy of that, I can send it to you privately. I don't know if I put that on the team messenger that it might overwhelm some people. So ask for that privately. Okay, so the APLGO Hub trainings, every single Wednesday at 8 o'clock Eastern time right now. And the link is always posted in the email that goes out. I have to tell you, there are some amazing things that are happening in there, even more that we don't know about yet, or that you don't know about yet. I had a really good call with Tony Pasha, and one of the co-founders of Gator Systems that runs this whole thing. You guys, you have no idea, well, some of you do, what we have in our hands here. I had a personal call with him, and he says, Sherry, by the way, when was the last time you looked at your feed on Facebook? And I said, last time, probably 10 minutes ago. I mean, I see it all the time. And he says, so how many engagements do you think you're getting? And I said, to be honest with you, I'm really bummed out. It used to be, I got a lot, and now it seems like I hardly get any. But the fact of the matter is, it's on any advertising that I do. I mean, non-paid ads, okay? Like I'm pushing out our product or, this, that, and the other about APLGO. And it's like every single thing that's on there. And he goes, go through there, take out everything APLGO as far down as you can. People don't scroll down too far, but they will go to your pictures and they will see pictures that you have in there. So delete, or not delete, but archive those because they will be available elsewhere. But he said, archive those and do 10 or 11 regular posts about you. People want to know about you. They're buying they're buying into you, not the product that you're trying to push on them. Agreed? I mean, we're kind of tired of that, right? So I went in there, and it's interesting. I started kind of a semi little blog about the Northern Lights. I got, geez, I don't know. I think it's over 1,000 views of that now, and 80 comments. They're all in different places, but they add up to that. And the one that I did for the birthday for Alaska, I got over 800 in just 3 days. And those are the people that I'm going back, and because they're on Facebook, and I'm looking up looking at their profile. And no, I'm not hitting them up with anything. I just comment on their stuff. Now, we've heard this over and over, and yeah, that takes a long time to build that relationship. Excuse me. But there are some people that I've connected with in there that I've been longtime friends with here in Alaska. And I'm just now starting to say, what have you been up to? And also sending out an information to them that say, hey, I am not one of those people that likes to spam people. I want to ask your permission, but is it okay if I send you an update on things that I'm doing? You don't have to respond. I'm just curious if you want to connect like that. Those aren't the exact words, but a lot of people just delete it, but some have been connecting with it. And then I'm asking that infamous question. So how's your health going? And then they'll tell me, and I send them the little survey and find out what their 2 health issues are. And I had a really long conversation with Tina and Kelly yesterday. They send out a lot of samples. I used to too. I think we all did. And I said used to because all those people I sent samples to, hardly any of them even opened them up, because I would follow up and they could say, oh, that's sitting here. I haven't even looked at it. That did not pay off for me. I don't want to be negative here. It didn't pay off for me. So getting exactly what they want instead of wondering or thinking, oh, this one's going to be really great for you. Everybody needs slide. Everybody needs STP. They don't. But they do, but they don't. Everybody would like to have relax. No, ask them what they want. So anyway, we have been able to work with the hub and get some great ads out there. And now, Beth, I think you had maybe a question on this. Now's the time to unmute and ask. Ask away.
Yeah. My question had to do with, I went in and I was looking for the training from last week and I couldn't find it. Where are the trainings that are already in there?
Okay, I believe if you go to, I'll check on that again, but I think if you go into search for images and whatnot, I think that's also where you find those. But I thought I know they're in there somewhere. And if they're not, then they're not visible to you. So that we need to make sure that they're visible to everybody, because I've seen them. And I know that didn't help you at all, but they are there.
Well, and I had found them before when I went searching around and looking and digging, and just out of accident. This time I couldn't find it at all. I couldn't find any training videos.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, so let me look into that and find out where they are, and then I'll get back with you right away on that, because I got to tell you, last week's training when Tony did it, that was fabulous. I love it. And the things that he's going to be showing us tomorrow night is going to be fascinating. I don't know who out there, hopefully everybody's going to be doing this, but a lot of people are using Chat GPT. As a matter of fact, even on Zoom, they have an AI assistant right now. A lot of people are scared of it. Some people I know just said, oh, no, I'm not going to do that. But it is the way of the future. And Tony showed me a very prominent person out there in the networking industry that just got enlightened by what Read It can do for you with AI. Guess what, you guys? We have that in the hub. You don't need to be paying for it at ChatGPT Prime or whatever it is, or any of the Read It, whatever that is. Everything out there costs something, except our hub. And when you find out how to use Luna in there, the easiest ways, it's going to blow your mind. You can ask her anything. It's funny. Tony called it a he. So I don't know. Anyway, Luna, ask Luna anything you want, even if you want Luna to write a blog. And you can even say, Luna, would you write me a short blog, and say short, or otherwise it's going to be lots of information on there. If you want that, that's great. And then you take out pieces of that and start your own blog on your Facebook page, or wherever you want to do a blog. And you can even say, Luna, write me a short blog about the benefits of APLGO with emojis. And Luna will write that amazing blog. I've been using pieces of that. I literally started a brand new business Facebook page and thought I was going down the right road with it. Wasn't getting very many connections on it, and took everything out. I just took everything out of there, and I'm starting all over and making it about the Northern Lights, or making another page about Alaska things, or making another page about, whatever it is you do. Gardening. I think Ruth now has over 30,000 followers. Do you think there's going to be some leads coming out of there? Yeah. So anyway, get with those hub trainings. And those are every Wednesday night. And again, the link is posted in the email. I put it on here, but you can't copy and paste that. So the other thing is, catch all of our APLGO news and updates on Telegram. And the reason I say that is because if you're connected on Telegram, you're not going to miss anything. And I really don't want to be flooding our team messenger with a lot of things that are redundant. So I don't mean to make it really quiet, but kind of I am. So there's so many things that were going on. And you guys, let's take a deep breath, because now it's a new year. We're all going to be focusing on building and building big. And those that are coming with us are going to stay connected. And that means Team Go Extreme, be on those Sunday trainings. Those are going to be all about business building now. Like Tina said before, there's so many things on the product. We don't need to do product training. We leave that up to Mary Esther Gilbert. And I got to tell you, last night, oh my gosh, 90 minutes. It was probably even more than that. But it was about the benefits of all of our 19 APLGO drops. In my opinion, that was designed specifically for the healthcare professionals, or people that really need to know everything about the drops before they get going. You guys, you don't need to know everything about the drops before you get going. You guys know everything you need to know. Now's the time to build your business. So anyway, does anybody have any questions right now? And I could probably, I don't think I have a slide after this. No, I don't. I could probably go ahead and turn this recording off and get questions answered. Yes, no, maybe. Okay, let's do this.